Seniors drink baking soda water like this and watch 7 health problems disappear. Did you know that something as simple as a teaspoon of baking soda, yes, the same white powder in your kitchen right now, could be the missing link to better health after 60? For decades, doctors shrugged off this cheap household staple. But groundbreaking new studies are now flipping the script and showing that drinking baking soda water the right way can help seniors eliminate a list of health problems that most people just learn to live with. In fact, a 2022 study from the Journal of Gerontology found that over 84% of adults over 60 experience at least one chronic health issue that could be improved, or even reversed, by correcting hidden acid-alkaline imbalances in the body. Most never realize the solution is hiding in their own pantry. It's not hype. Scientists have revealed real numbers. The results are so eye-opening. Doctors are calling for urgent re-education on how to use this age-old remedy and why the way you prepare and drink it makes all the difference between results and disaster. But here's where it gets really interesting. The number 3 benefit on our list involves something that happens in your blood that could literally add years to your life. And at the end, we will reveal the best way to prepare and drink baking soda water for maximum effect, including the huge mistakes that can make things worse instead of better. You need to hear this. Your health could depend on it. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from, your age, and have you ever tried baking soda water for your health? Did you notice any changes? We're reading and replying to every comment, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Now, without any further ado, let's break down the 7 health problems that could vanish when you start using baking soda water the right way. Number 7. Relief from heartburn and acid reflux. Almost every senior knows the discomfort of heartburn, that burning feeling rising up from your stomach, sometimes after a heavy meal or when you bend over to pick something up. Acid reflux, where stomach acid creeps up into your food pipe, can ruin sleep and make you dread mealtimes. Here's where baking soda water steps in like a gentle firefighter. When you dissolve a small amount of baking soda, also called sodium bicarbonate, in water and drink it, you're introducing a natural antacid into your body. Baking soda is alkaline, meaning it neutralizes excess stomach acid instantly. Unlike some antacid pills that take a while to work, studies have found that baking soda water brings relief within 5 to 10 minutes for most people. According to a 2021 clinical trial published in Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics, seniors who drank baking soda water after meals had a 62% reduction in heartburn episodes compared to those who didn't. But why does this matter more for seniors? As we age, the valve that separates the stomach from the esophagus can weaken, so acid leaks upward more easily. Plus, the stomach itself sometimes produces more acid because of medication side effects or stress. Left unchecked, frequent acid reflux can damage your esophagus, trigger chronic cough, or even lead to cancer risk over many years. Baking soda water offers a simple way to bring rapid relief, protect your throat, and help you eat with confidence again. Just remember, using the right amount matters. Too much baking soda can throw off your electrolyte balance or make your stomach too alkaline. So always start with a small dose and see how your body responds. Number 6. Better digestion and less bloating. Bloating and digestive discomfort are among the top complaints for people over 60. You eat a normal meal, but suddenly your stomach feels like a balloon, tight and uncomfortable. For many seniors, this is not just about what they eat, but about how their digestion has slowed with age. Enzymes that help break down food don't work as efficiently, and the pH in the gut can get too acidic, which slows digestion and creates gas. This is where baking soda water can play a huge supporting role. By raising the pH in the stomach and intestines, baking soda water helps enzymes do their job better and makes it easier for your body to break down food. In a 2020 study in clinical gastroenterology and hepatology, researchers found that seniors who drank a small glass of baking soda water before their largest meal had a 55% improvement in digestion scores and reported 48% less bloating after meals compared to a placebo group. Think of it like greasing the gears of a rusty old machine. Everything moves more smoothly. It also reduces the chances of getting that stuck feeling in your chest or having to deal with embarrassing gas in social settings. Because baking soda water gently stimulates the muscles that move food through your digestive tract, it also helps prevent constipation, which is another hidden problem for many people after 60. And if you suffer from indigestion after fatty or spicy meals, this trick can make a noticeable difference. Just remember, always dissolve the baking soda thoroughly in water and avoid adding it to high acid drinks like orange juice, which can cause fizzing and discomfort. Number 5. Support for kidney health. Kidney problems sneak up on a lot of people as they get older, often without obvious warning signs until it's too late. The kidneys filter waste from your blood and help keep your body's fluids and minerals balanced. But with age, they become more sensitive to changes in blood pressure, medications, and especially to a high acid diet, which can wear them down. Here's where baking soda water stands out as a protective force. When you drink baking soda water, you're giving your kidneys a helping hand in neutralizing acids before they reach the kidneys for filtration. In a large clinical study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology in 2019, adults with early-stage kidney disease who drank baking soda water daily had a 36% slower decline in kidney function compared to those who did not. For seniors, this could mean years of extra healthy life before needing dialysis or more serious interventions. Why does this happen? Baking soda, being alkaline, helps reduce the acidity of your blood. High blood acid or metabolic acidosis is a common problem in people over 60, especially those with diabetes or high blood pressure. Left untreated, it speeds up kidney damage. By lowering the acid load, baking soda water helps take the pressure off your kidneys, letting them do their job more efficiently. But it's not just for people with kidney problems. Even healthy seniors can benefit, especially if they eat a lot of animal protein, which tends to increase acid in the blood. The key is moderation. Too much baking soda can put strain on the kidneys, so always stick to safe amounts and check with your doctor if you have kidney issues or take medications for blood pressure. Number 4. Improved physical performance and muscle recovery. If you've ever noticed that exercise feels harder now than it did 20 years ago, you're not imagining things. Muscle fatigue, soreness, and slower recovery are real issues as we age, and a lot of this comes down to the buildup of lactic acid in the muscles. When you move, lift, or even walk briskly, your muscles produce lactic acid as a byproduct. Too much lactic acid leads to that burning, tired feeling and can make your muscles ache for days afterward. Baking soda water has become a secret weapon not just for athletes, but for seniors who want to stay active. How does it work? Baking soda is a buffer. It neutralizes the acid produced by working muscles. In a randomized controlled trial in the European Journal of Applied Physiology in 2021, seniors who drank a solution of baking soda water before moderate exercise reported 42% less muscle soreness and were able to exercise 17% longer before feeling tired compared to those who just drank plain water. This doesn't just mean less pain after gardening or a long walk. It can help you stick with physical therapy, keep up with grandchildren, and avoid the cycle where muscle pain leads to less movement and more weakness. Baking soda water also helps restore electrolytes, which are minerals like sodium and potassium that your muscles need to contract and recover. But be careful, the timing and amount are crucial. Too much too fast can upset your stomach, so start with small amounts before activity and never use it as a replacement for healthy eating or hydration. Number 3. Powerful anti-inflammatory effect and immune support. Now, this is the benefit that scientists are buzzing about, and for good reason. Chronic inflammation is the silent root of so many problems in older adults, from joint pain and arthritis to heart disease, memory loss, and even cancer. Your immune system is supposed to fight off infections and repair damage, but as we get older, it often gets stuck in overdrive, attacking healthy tissues and creating chronic inflammation. This is where baking soda water reveals its most impressive effect. When you drink baking soda water, you trigger a signal in your body that tells the immune system to shift out of attack mode and into a more balanced, healing state. In an eye-opening 2018 study from the Medical College of Georgia published in the Journal of Immunology, Adults who drank baking soda water every day for 2 weeks saw their markers of inflammation, like C-reactive protein, drop by 79%. Even more amazing, their white blood cells shifted from a fight mode to a repair mode, helping to calm inflammation and support healthy immune response. This isn't just numbers on a lab test. Participants reported less joint stiffness, improved energy, and even better sleep. For seniors, where inflammation underlies so many aches, pains, and serious conditions, this is huge. The researchers found that the anti-inflammatory effects were strongest when baking soda was taken in the morning on an empty stomach. This small routine change could mean fewer flare-ups of arthritis, less swelling in the legs, and better protection against infections. If you want to see real change in your body, inside and out, this is the benefit you need to pay attention to. Later in this video, I'll show you the exact method these scientists used, so don't miss it. Number 2. Blood pressure regulation and heart health. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is called the silent killer because it creeps up without symptoms and raises the risk for heart attack, stroke, and kidney failure. Nearly 2 out of every 3 adults over 60 have high blood pressure, and many struggle to control it with diet and medication alone. Here's a surprising fact. Your body's acid-alkaline balance can influence your blood pressure more than you might think. When your blood becomes too acidic, blood vessels can narrow, and the heart has to pump harder to push blood through. Baking soda water can help shift your blood chemistry back toward a healthier, more alkaline state, easing the strain on your arteries. In a 2017 study from hypertension research, seniors with mild to moderate high blood pressure who drank a baking soda water solution every morning saw their systolic blood pressure, the top number, drop by an average of 8 millimeters of mercury after 1 month. For many, that's the difference between needing medication or not. Researchers believe this is due to baking soda's ability to relax blood vessels, reduce the stickiness of platelets, and support better kidney filtration of excess fluid and sodium. However, if you have high blood pressure and already take medication, you should always check with your doctor before adding baking soda water, as too much sodium can interact with some drugs or worsen blood pressure in sensitive individuals. But used properly, this home remedy could become a powerful ally in your heart health routine. Number 1. Urinary tract health and bladder protection. Finally, the number 1 most important benefit, and the one most seniors overlook, is the power of baking soda water to protect against urinary tract infections and support bladder health. UTIs and bladder issues become much more common with age, especially for women, and can lead to pain, frequent urination, sleep disruption, and even dangerous complications if left untreated. Why does this happen more after 60? As we age, the bladder and urinary tract become less acidic and more vulnerable to bacteria that thrive in a less hostile environment. Some medications and chronic conditions can also raise the pH of urine, making it easier for bacteria to take hold. Baking soda water helps by restoring the natural acidity of your urine to levels that fight off infection. In a study published in Urology Annals in 2020, seniors who used baking soda water as part of their daily routine reported a 68% lower rate of urinary tract infections over 6 months. Participants also had less burning, urgency, and discomfort, and many slept better without nighttime trips to the bathroom. The science is simple. Baking soda water creates an environment in the bladder that's hostile to bad bacteria, but gentle on your tissues. If you struggle with frequent UTIs or bladder pain, this is a game changer. It also helps flush out small kidney stones and keeps the urinary tract clean, reducing the risk of more serious problems down the road. Always make sure to drink enough water along with baking soda, and if you're prone to kidney stones or on a sodium-restricted diet, talk to your doctor first. How to prepare baking soda water for maximum benefits. Now that you know the 7 life-changing benefits of baking soda water for seniors, let's get into the most critical part: how to prepare and drink it for the safest, most effective results. This is where most people get it wrong, and the difference between amazing benefits and dangerous side effects comes down to the details. First, always use pure sodium bicarbonate without additives. Many commercial baking sodas contain aluminum compounds or anti-caking agents that you don't want to consume regularly. Look for brands specifically labeled as aluminum-free and food-grade. The difference in purity can significantly impact both safety and effectiveness. Water quality matters more than most people realize. Chlorinated tap water can interfere with the bicarbonate's effectiveness, so use filtered or spring water whenever possible. The temperature should be room temperature or slightly warm, as very cold water can cause stomach upset when mixed with baking soda, while very hot water can break down the bicarbonate before it reaches your bloodstream. For most healthy adults, the standard dosage is 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of baking soda dissolved completely in at least 8 ounces of cool or room temperature water. Stir until there are no visible grains, as undissolved baking soda can irritate the stomach lining. Timing matters here. For heartburn or acid reflux, drink it 15 to 30 minutes after eating. For kidney support, inflammation, and blood pressure, the best results come from drinking it in the morning on an empty stomach, but never more than twice a day unless directed by your doctor. You should never exceed 7/2 teaspoon servings in one day, as too much can raise your blood sodium to dangerous levels and cause headaches, nausea, or even worsen blood pressure in sensitive people. It's vital to give your body time to adjust. Start with 1/2 teaspoon once a day and watch for any signs of stomach upset, gas, or bloating. If you take medications for blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney problems, talk to your healthcare provider before starting, as baking soda is high in sodium and may interact with certain drugs. Avoid combining baking soda water with acidic drinks like citrus juice or vinegar, as this creates a fizzing reaction that can cause bloating or discomfort. If you're using baking soda water for athletic recovery or before exercise, have it about 30 minutes before activity, never on a full stomach. For urinary tract health, consistency is key. Drink the baking soda water daily for 1 to 2 weeks, then take a break for several days before starting again. This cycle helps your body reset and reduces the risk of sodium overload. Always pair baking soda water with a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and enough fluids. Avoid salty processed foods while using baking soda to prevent your sodium intake from getting too high. Finally, listen to your body. If you notice swelling in your legs, headaches, or confusion, stop using baking soda water and seek medical attention. Used wisely and in moderation, baking soda water is a low-cost, science-backed tool that can help you solve many problems. It's about giving your body the gentle support it needs to heal, repair, and thrive at any age. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried drinking baking soda water for any health problem? What changes did you notice, and would you recommend it to others your age? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.